My name is Katie and I am participating in VEDA, which is Vlog Every Day in April. I'm specifically participating as a member of the Savvy Sexy Social community, aka SSSVEDA. That is a community run by Amy Landino, aka Schmitastic, aka Vlog Boss. I am participating this month because I'm perfectly comfortable on camera, but I needed a little bit of help, or rather a little bit of a push into getting more comfortable with the editing and shooting B-roll and just basically wrapping it all up in a nice neat little package to put out there for consumption. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Because I work full-time and have a few other major side projects in the works that we'll talk about later, odds are that though I'm going to be recording every day, I probably won't be able to upload every day. So what I'd like to do is just kind of smush everything from the week into one video and upload that all at one time. I'll be on my Instagram story like all the time. So if you like good, bad puns, follow me over there. I'm going to leave a link in my bio and we'll talk more about social media towards the end of this video. You might be thinking, who even are you? Valid. I'm Katie, aka Weird Travel Friend, aka WTF Katie. I blog over at, like over there, obviously, over at weirdtravelfriend.com. And I focus largely on budget travel, but I also have this deep dislike for all of the glamour and inspirational content out there that both makes travel look unattainable, but also makes it look seamless and easy, which it is neither. It runs on a spectrum. I like to infuse a little bit of personality into my content as well, and I have cried in airports. I've cried after difficult museums in Southeast Asia. I have had travelers tell me I have helped build a house with termite poop. So there's a lot of messy stuff that can happen while traveling that I like to add a little bit of humor to, because when crap, get it, termite poop, crap, pops up in life, you gotta take it with a grain of salt and a little bit of humor. I also think it's super important to show what I'm doing when I'm not traveling. I'm not just some individual with a bottomless budget that's constantly on the road, and I have a job and a life and hobbies outside of travel. It's really important to me to show the whole picture and not just a quick snippet. Today, I'm going to blast right through a few interesting things about me that might come up throughout the month, but in the interest of getting to know each other, introduce yourself in the comments and tell me about one of your favorite travel memories. It could be from a recent trip, an old trip, you know, going to the furthest reaches of the planet, or even something like exploring a new neighborhood in your city. I want to get to know you because obviously you're getting to know me, and I want this to be a conversation rather than a pontification. I am from New England, grew up in Rhode Island, and I currently live and work in the Boston, Massachusetts area. I work full-time for a nonprofit, so remember when I said that I'm not someone with a bottomless budget? That be why. My eyesight is so bad that I've had some kind of corrective eyewear since I was 2. And funny fact, they didn't make children's frames in 1988. So this is what I have now. I don't know if you can see that. I have no idea if it's focusing. But it's about the width of my pinky finger. And I looked like grandma with my large glasses at age 2. I had a lisp so bad that I had to go to speech therapy for several years. So at the top of the video, when I had to say Savvy Sexy Social and SSS, and when I'm saying it right now, it's basically my worst nightmare realized. I love hyperbole. I spent 4 years living and teaching in South Korea, and yes, I would go back. I blog over at www.weirdtravelfriend.com. It was originally titled The Budget Backpack, but I was thinking about doing a rebrand, and I was chatting with someone about how sometimes talking about travel and like unpacking it with your friends and family is a little difficult because they tend to trail off. And I was saying that, man, I always end up feeling like that weird travel friend. And that paired with my kind of offbeat sense of humor felt like me being WTF Katie just like made so much sense. And I get a lot of, what'd she just say? From people who are dead on the inside. I mean, don't have a sense of humor. So yeah, WTF Katie just felt right. I love going to the gym. I love it. It's my happy place. But as a friend, I'm asking you for several favors. 1, please re-rack your weights. 2, don't sit on a machine for a friggin' decade watching videos. Get up when you're done. And 3, don't try to show off with large weights. Hernias aren't sexy. They're not. I have a very large family. I am the oldest of 4 siblings. My mom is one of 6 and my dad is one of 7. So I have lots of cousins. I am not shy around people. Not even a little bit. I love food. My calorie necessity is so ridiculously high. I love eating food. I love cooking food. I love talking about it. I love looking at pictures of it. I like learning about where it comes from and, you know, all of that fun stuff. So if you have any good food book recommendations, leave me a comment because I'm always on the search for those. And that is a little about me. If you'd like to follow along on any social media channels, I would love to have you. I love chatting on Twitter. I love sharing my day on Instagram, and I am gonna leave the links to those profiles below. I can basically be found everywhere at WTF Katie, Katie. I'll be touching on some of the other prompts from the Savvy Sexy Social VEDA calendar a little later in the week. But if you are participating in VEDA, specifically Savvy Sexy Social VEDA, please leave me a comment below. I would love to know who you are so I can follow along and we can support each other in our desire to grow as video creators. So that being said, that's a wrap. And I will see y'all at next upload. Bye. I am so glad that you can't see what the rest of my room looks like right now. My room looks like a battlefield.